to be your Vestascope for June the 6th, 2021. So, as you can see, today's title is Increase the Productivity. Okay, so I've been getting today or this morning a couple of messages, and it's about productivity, right? Um, Oh, first of all, thank you for tuning in. I know a lot of my loyal subscribers may not see this video on live so early. Just depend on what you're doing today. You may actually be doing something very productive. But once you see this after live, thank you so much. I really still appreciate it. Um, and plus, I have to put this out early. I here at my home, I've been having a lot of my lights keep going on and off. So really since retrograde had started, my lights have went off and stayed off maybe about an hour or two for like almost what 7 times. Okay. So this Mercury is very intense when it comes to the the lights, the flickering of the lights, the internet going in and out. I couldn't find one of my cell phones because I have two cell phones. One is my business phone and one is my personal. I lost that. Well, I didn't lose it, but it was over a family member's house for like almost 3 weeks. I finally got that back. So some of you that had lost something or misplaced something, you probably also will find it very soon. Okay. Communication has been not really affected for me this Mercury, but it's more of the electricity because of the solar, uh, the planets moving, the solar system, and then how Mercury is very close to the Earth right now. So some of you still may be getting communication that you need to help you with your productivity, which can be finding a job or making connections. Because remember, we also had this to come out yesterday. Um, Communicate not yesterday, but day before yesterday. I got home so late last night, about almost 2 in the morning. So I was like, don't do a video this late. So this is why I'm here so early. Communication, unite, connecting, integrate, which means to come together, to work together, to blend together, integration, overcoming barriers, to share harmony and compromise. And also, day before yesterday, remember that we had the yes card and the 1111. Now, in that video, I was telling you before I pulled these cards that some type of gate or portal could be opening for you, and the answer is yes. So that also can connect to today's video about productivity. Now, some of you may be on, and believe me, I'm not shooting personal shots at you. I'm just here to give the message, and then it's up to you to internalize the message that I'm giving you, and it's for a reason. You may not see it or understand it right now, but a couple of days, a couple of weeks from now, you will understand why I am putting this video out. Okay? So remember, for me and my channel, I give more of predictions and foresight. Okay? So the reason is that it is time for your soul to be set now and for you to leap into fly. Okay, so whatever that you need to be doing right now is for your future here. And you don't really see so far ahead of what your future is. A lot of you may have somewhat of foresight, but what are you doing right now as a sense of productivity to make sure that this gate or this portal open for you? Okay, so again, some of you may also be seeing numerology very, very big right now. And numerology does coincide with our solar system, with the atmosphere, with the universe. Okay, numerology goes back way, way into Egyptian times, right? So it's about that. It's telling you don't hold back right now. Not even just love for somebody, but more of love for yourself. Now, just listen to where I'm going because I'm just kind of all over the place because they got me channeling a lot of messages at the same time, and I believe my guys be forgetting that I'm human. So I'm not a computer, okay? So I'm trying to say it in layman's terms so you can understand what I mean, okay? Coming from a channel standpoint. Um I personally have been keep seeing my birthday. Every time I would look at a clock, I would see my birthday. Either straight like the month and the day, or either the same numbers of my birthday scrambled in the time. Now I also been seeing 222 and 444. I'm always used to seeing numbers, okay? And I understand numerology, like how and what my spirit guides and the universe is trying to tell me. Either I'm on the right track, or a sense of productivity that I need to integrate, okay, or to come together and connect with something else as a sense of productivity. Now, some of you may be or be very in your Neptune type of energy, which also could be a very dreamy state, may also be confused. Some of you may still be in having a lot of drama around you. It may not be necessarily be that you are causing the drama, but some of you could be around people that has a lot of drama going on in their life right now, whether it's a friend, a family member. A lot of us are still going physically back to work and don't have the luxury to work from home, even though you're still working. But that ties in again to today's message. Um, Make sure that you're during this Mercury retrograde time that you are reflecting, re-strategizing, replanning, rethinking, recalculating, revisioning, okay, what you need to do, as also a sense of productivity. Because when Mercury goes back direct, I also feel that a lot of your communication of what you're waiting on, you're going to get. But if you have not revisioned your plan of how you're going to do A, B, and C, because a lot of you will have to soon go back to work some type of way, whether it's in your entrepreneurship, whether it's physically back to work, whether it's finding a job, working remotely from home. Because some of you can still be in that Neptune energy where that some of your monetary needs are being covered right now through some type of other resource. And that can be from a family member, a spouse that are paying all of the bills, okay, that are taking care of you and your family or your kids. It also could be from the government, some type of other resource as a sense of direct deposit or some type of check. For some of you, it could be like a stimulus or unemployment or whatever it is. But don't let Neptune keep you in that sense of dreamy state that you're going to stay like that. Okay? So again, this could be where the message is coming from about productivity. Because some of you, that Neptune energy, you could be using um, or abiding by that Neptune energy where that you're using liquor, sex, music, food as a way of staying confused, or a way to escape your reality, as a way to keep you in a foggy state of not seeing reality of what reality is. Okay, everything can be very cool and chill and you're in a vibe right now, but when that stops, what was your productivity? Because it's kind of like they keep telling me that you're going to be behind schedule. Okay, so let me go ahead and move on from that. They already told me, my spirit guides, of what decks to use. They told me to get one from here. Okay. And it's kind of like it's saying it's time to get back to work. Okay. Even if you are comfortable with getting or accepting any type of other person's resources right now as a way to assist you and your family. Okay. Um, Even if something is still due for you, as the 1111 portal, you still must be showing some type of productivity. For another example, even people that are millionaires and billionaires, they may have like different products or things like that that makes them money overnight while they're sleeping, right? But they cannot just always stay stagnant in a sense of they just don't do anything. You get me? Even if they're a millionaire or a billionaire. because staying stagnant, they're going to continue also to lose money, okay, because they're not still being or having productivity. To stay a millionaire, to stay a billionaire, you still have to keep that open mindset. You still have to create more products. You still have to promote yourself. You get what I'm saying? So don't just not stay in your creativity side of yourself. Still work on that. If you're working on entrepreneurship, some of you may be having like a creative block or a writer's block right now, and that is coming from your sacral chakra. Okay. But again, to get where you're going and where you see yourself at in the future, you may have gifts from the universe to be bestowed upon you. But the universe also wants you to see a level of productivity. You can't just sit there and allow the helping hand from the universe to keep just serving you and you not reciprocate it by showing and doing productivity. Okay, because it's going to give you a reversal effect where that those beneficial resources will stop, and then you will have to kind of like fend for yourself. Okay, so the universe wants you to keep your level of productivity up. So some of you may have to make a decision of stop getting free money, in other words, and show productivity, and it's time to get back to work. Some of you, you're already thinking about this. It's coming up into your subconscious, into your mind, as a way of strategy of what you want to do, where you want to work, what type of wages that you want to go after right now. Do I want to go back to school? Do I want to work part-time and now obtain some type of certificate? They won't give me a card because I'm still channeling. Hey, Stagner. Okay. All right, let's try this again. They told me to get one from here, and they already told me what other deck to use. And again, numerology for a lot of you could be very important right now. If you don't understand your numerology, you can always book a reading with me on my Facebook page. And I can interpret that numerology for you according to your zodiac sign and the planets that are helping you with your path right now. Now, this also could be when Jupiter gets ready to go retrograde very soon. All right, so we had that in day before yesterday's reading, the friendship in reverse. Okay. Now, some of you, again, with this level of productivity, some of you could be about to, hey, extraordinary. Some of you could be about to lose some friendships because the path or where you're going right now, you may not be able to connect with your friends as much as you used to. It just seems like the universe is saying it's time to put more work in. Okay, it's time to put more work in. The friendship card in reverse can be also some of you that had some of those friends with benefits type of relationships. Your future contains more than that. Okay, you have to get out of those friendships that contain benefits. Okay, because in other words, that's also not a level of productivity for you. That's not productive. It's not going to be productive for you. Okay. Let's see. They told me only get one of those. See what I was talking about? The gifts. If you rewind and heard what I said about the universe giving you what's bestowed upon you as a sense of a gift, the 1111, the portal opening up for you. Okay. All right. And so they told me to get one of these also. All right. Yeah. See? Y'all know I be channeled the message before it comes. Y'all think I be rambling, but I don't. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. And I did just say this could be about Jupiter that's about to go retrograde. Okay. Now, we also have Jupiter that's going retrograde, and we have Saturn that went retrograde. Okay, and Mercury is already retrograde right now. All right. So, for the first thing that I said about some of you that are still dealing with people as friends from benefits, hey, Pauline. Yes, yes, yes. Some of you, like I said, your gifts are coming. The wheel of fate is about to turn in your favor. Okay, if you have been on the downside of the wheel, you have no choice. This is a circle, right? Or a wheel. So if you have been on the downside of the wheel of fortune down here, it's turning for you. So that level of productivity as a gift, as a new door, as something that's about to be given to you is coming. Okay, now that particular gift is going to be different for everybody. Some of you is going to be employment. Some of you is going to be you're getting more customers for your products online. For some of you, it could be that you may have just graduated with some type of certificate or graduated from college. Some of you, it could be that your children now has graduated from high school, and maybe some of them are about to go off to college. So now that the wheel of fortune, you're turning more of age also, where that now you could get and experience more gifts for yourself, which in a sense that you can now concentrate more on yourself. Okay, now that for some of you your adolescence or your children has graduated now. Okay, so now your gifts are going to be received or given to you differently than it was when you had that child still in the home. Whatever this gift is for you, for some of you it could be a baby. For people who still want children, that gift is coming. For some of you, this gift can be marriage. Okay, it could be new partnership, because the wheel of fortune is divine masculine energy for husband. Okay, now like I was saying about the fun times in reverse, okay, is that, to me, first of all, that Neptune energy that I was talking about, where that confusement, is it time for me to relax and have fun? A lot of us do that during the summertime, where that we like to vacation, we like to take our children on vacation to get some type of rest, to enjoy fun times on the beach, at a water park, going to different games or activities. But we're not coming right now from a standpoint of that we can really enjoy that. Because of the start of the pandemic last year, it seems like we're still needing personally for our own sense of support and stability, that we can't really enjoy fun times right now. Now we can get out and go out and do things, okay, at your own safe practices, right? But a lot of you are just realizing as an adult that you're really a year behind when it comes to your support and your monetary. Okay, because of the yes, the elevating of your consciousness. You're really like a year behind in your level of support and your sense of stability. Because for a lot of us, we lost a whole year of money starting of the pandemic of last year. So this is not the correct time to really enjoy ourselves, to go on a lot of different vacations, to just spend money unnecessarily. Okay. It's more in a stability and saving mode. It's more of rethinking, recalculating, re-strategizing how to get your level of support back from last year. Now, you may have been giving to you monetary support as a way of a stimulus check, but that wasn't enough. Hey, natural. Okay, that wasn't enough. Because soon as you got that money, it had to go instantly, most likely on bills, right? Some of you may have bought a vehicle. Some of you may have moved with that money. Some of you did maybe have a chance to put some of it in your savings or create some type of bond or anything like that. Some of you may have invested it into stocks. Okay. But how was your stock return in that? Okay. All right. No, that goes here. So, like I said, the wheel of fate is turning, and you're gonna get even more of help or support. Okay, that's still going to come, but like I said, it's all about the message. What they said, productivity, right? So now we have patience. And remember, like I was just talking about, getting your time. Well, you know you can't get time back. So that time that we lost last year is gone. So now it's kind of saying, if you think about it, you're going to have to work double or even triple to get back to a better level than what you were from year before last. Okay? Because last year that time evaporated. We cannot get that time back. We cannot get the money that we lost back. Yes, we was giving some type of check or support as a way of stimulus, but you know, for a lot of you, that money didn't last very long. Because before we was given that money, some of us was already 2 or 3 months behind in rent. A lot of people got evicted last year and became homeless. A lot of people lost their car. Okay. So us as a collective, we still are experiencing patience, because the government will tell you, oh, they're going to give you another stimulus. You can't sit there and wait on that. You can't sit there and wait on that. Okay. Because more time is you're going to lose more time. And the more you lose time, you cannot get that back. So another sense of productivity is that you need to do something very productive. Either putting your creative ideas on the table, finding a way to get your ideas out there, to start your own level of entrepreneurship. Okay. For some of you, you may have to put that to the side and also work. And then as you're working, still do things towards your own entrepreneurship. Right. And also a level about waiting. Okay. Being patient, because your power is about to change. Okay, some of you could be getting ready to get some type of huge idea, or something suddenly is going to happen. Now, I'm not speaking anything ill on you, but what I'm saying, that something out of nowhere can happen. Okay, something out of nowhere can happen and suddenly strike you as either something that you need to attend to. Okay, something that you need to attend to. Now, that level of power also could be like a tower moment, where that some of you could be suddenly cutting people off. Some of you could be suddenly getting separated or a divorce. Some of you could be cutting a lot of friends and or family off right now that has been sucking your power away. Okay. But the path that you're on right now is fated. It is part of your destiny. And some of you may not be seeing the results that you want to see right now. And the universe is saying, just have patience. Okay? Because remember, the universe don't go by time. It's no such thing in time in the ethers. Okay? Only us, for humans here, that we develop a sense of time, or the clock, back to the what I was talking about numerology. Okay. Ooh, that's too many. I don't think that was meant. All right, just bear with me, y'all. All right. Communication came in reverse. And I see that one. And bottom of the deck is alchemy. Yes. A sense of like the magician. What are you brewing up right now? Okay. What are you putting your attention to details about? or on? What are you creating as alchemy? Now, I'm not saying that y'all doing spells or anything like that. I hope not. But some people do. Okay. If you don't, then I don't do spells. Okay. But what are you creating? What are you brewing up? And what is this before I move on? A chance. Now, this also came out in the day before last video. And you may want to go back and take a look at that. So if you be patient, your chance is coming. Okay. And like I said at the beginning, that communication that you need also will be coming. Okay. Some of you may need to do some type of research, which also could be looking for a job, researching. A lot of you could be getting your answers on how to do something or complete something in some type of book that you need to find. It also is that and my girls, you said your girls are attacked. What does that mean, Stagner? All right, so communication. Let me see what's here. Now, also, what I just want to quickly point out, remember I showed you these two cards, the 1111 and the chance. You see that? It says yes or no. And I had already showed you day before yesterday, you had the card of yes and the 1111. So your chance is coming, the wheel of fate here, okay? That the answer is going to be a yes for you. You may not be getting the answer or have gotten the communication that you need just yet, but you need to be patient. Okay, something is coming for you that's fated, that's going to change your power. For some of you, take your power away in something, and for some of you, give you more power. Scorpio. Now, y'all know I do practice and follow Vedic Sidereal, so this total eclipse is going to be in Scorpio for me. I believe in Western readers or astrology, they may say that the eclipse is going to be in Sag or maybe Libra or Gemini. I'm not quite sure. But in Vedic Sidereal, it's going to be a Scorpio total eclipse. Okay. Now, remember, Scorpio or in the tarot deck is the death card. Like I said, some of you is going to be losing your power, and some of you will be gaining your power. Oh, the girls that was in the coma that was attacked? Okay. So, 3 days ago. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on, Stegner. So, I'm trying to read, and I'm also trying to get this message. So, let me finish this real quick. So, the Scorpio total eclipse, a lot of you, your power is going to change. Okay, and this can happen suddenly. Something for some of you that you thought was a gift, some of you that you thought you had real friends around you, those people are being eliminated. The friends with benefits, somebody that you turned a friend into a lover. Some of you that want a friendship to turn into a love relationship, that also can be in the cards for you right now. Now, remember, the 8th house or Scorpio energy is about transformation. Things that was not stable, okay, needs to crumble or be broken away so that you can rebuild properly, so that you can be set on your right path. Sudden shocking moments, things that happen out of nowhere. Also, your mental capacity, you could be having a lot of racing thoughts, thinking about this, a lot of emotional thoughts. The next couple of days can be really coming to the surface for you. The 8th house of Scorpio is about all or nothing. So a lot of you, you're going to lose all of your power, or some of you, you're about to gain all of your power. Okay. Either way, it's still a way showing you that what you were doing or what you were involved in, it was not stable. So it cannot continue to be your fate in that. Secrets or more secrets are about to come out. Okay. Gossip. And also remember, eighth house of Scorpio is about work and dedication. Like I was telling you about today's title, increasing your productivity. It's time for you to put more work and dedication into what you're doing. Okay. Whether it is for some of you working for somebody else or working for yourself, it's either one of the two. Okay. Now, for some people who do not have to work and they are at home fathers or at home mothers, or their spouse takes care of them, you still have to do some type of level of productivity, because at some point in time, your wheel of fate is going to turn too, where that your spouse can all of a sudden say they want a divorce. And now you're left to find some type of productivity or work that you need to do for yourself. Either way, your fate is turning right now. Okay. Because it's time for you to get control of the situation. And like I already said, pointing out on the wheel, some of you could be at the lowest point of the wheel where you're about to turn in the highest. If some of you are at the highest point of the wheel, you're about to go to the lowest. Okay. Prayer is very good right now, especially during this total eclipse. And the results that you're going to see or have to acknowledge is the power. You see that? Power, power. Now, this card came out before this one. So the universe is repeating itself when it's telling you about power. How are you doing your power? How are you getting your power? How are you staying in your power? But it's time to purify your situation right now for a lot of you to gain your power back. Okay. So that you can resurrect, so that what you're about to resurrect can be better than what you were doing or what you were in. And for some of you, it was a long time coming and you've been very patient about it, waiting or to see what the outcome was going to be. Even if you've been doing a lot of productivity into your entrepreneurship, if you've been doing a lot of productivity, some people have still been working during the pandemic up until the present moment. So they're about to get even ahead of the game, in other words, of more of power for them. Now, the Gemini is that Mars is in Gemini for me, Vedic Sidereal, I believe, and Venus is about to go to Gemini. So for some of you, this could be about a love relationship. Venus also is luxury. She is spending money. She's eating good. She's buying, spending money, going out, eating, buying you something that cost a little bit of money. Venus is also pleasure. She's also how people may begin to see you, especially if you're a Gemini. Okay, with Venus about to go into your zodiac sign. So again, we got communications here, and communication is right here in reverse. So and Mercury also, y'all, is retrograde in Gemini. Okay, so this can be after Mercury goes direct, or some of you, like I said at the beginning, you're already still getting communication. But what are you doing as a sense of power with the information that you are getting? You're going to get that information to explain to you on what to do, how to create something that's going to put you into power, or soon, if you be patient, is going to give you more power. Okay. Because a lot of you have been fluctuating in the results that you have been seeing, but a lot of you have been doing the work, but you haven't seen anything. Okay. But the quickest way is coming, right? The quickest way is coming. And you're gonna get and understand what I'm talking about when it happens. For some of you, whatever communication or information, it could be a letter in the mail. It could be some of you are applying to redo your mortgage. For some of you, it could be information on waiting on communication where you're approved for a car, where you're approved for a mortgage. It could be some of you looking for a job, but you haven't heard back from the person. You're being patient, okay? It could be a settlement for some of you that you're waiting on, the Wheel of Fortune here. You're being patient about the person that is in the other party of the case. Maybe they don't want to settle, but whatever it is, you are about to get communication. So some of you that has a lawyer and you have some type of settlement or something like that that could be pending, you're about to get your power, and your power can be the yes in the verdict for you. You understand? So whatever that communication for you is coming. A lot of you, day before yesterday's reading, I was telling you to pay very close attention to details and what's going on right now, because again, some of you could be in a very confused or dreamy state. You are not, for some of you, listening to your spiritual guides or your subconscious right now. As soon as I said that, let's look at there. Listen to your intuition. Not listening to your subconscious and your intuition. Okay. And some of you are going to miss this chance. It could be that maybe whoever you need to hear from did email you or did send you a letter, but maybe it went to your spam box and you never check your spam box. Okay. Because again, Mercury retrograde, the message could have went anywhere. It could have been sent to an old email that you don't hardly use anymore because you didn't change your resume. Your old resume had your old email address on it. Okay. Or your old resume had your old telephone number on it. But some of you are going to miss some type of chance. Some of you, you're going to be doing the level of productivity that you need to do, and you're going to get that chance. Infinite supply, like I said, that gift, and moon cycles. Yep. Listen to your intuition off of this total eclipse, which is the moon. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation, and capitalize upon these cycles. Like I just said, some of you are going to realize the chance from this moon cycle that's coming up, and some of you are going to miss that chance because you're not listening to your intuition. Okay. So you're going to miss that new power that needs to be given to you, to help you with your manifestation, to help you with your energy, to help you with this chance of giving you something as a gift. So let me drop that. And you see that the gift and infinite supply both came in reverse. Now, some of you, like I said, this Wheel of Fortune is your gift and infinite supply. So that means it's about to turn in the upright. And I already said this, right? You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. But you have to realize this chance that you're about to get. Okay. And to change your level of power, just be patient. Still keep creating and manifesting. Also, you are the magician. So a lot of you, if you feel like you do not have all the tools that you need for your manifestations or to help you with whatever you need to do right now, some of you may miss a chance of applying for something, word of mouth, not listening to your intuition, where you may miss some type of opportunity to do whatever is suited for you as an infinite supply. And as you can see, also both these almost have the same color of purple. Okay. Now, it may not be right now, but be patient, okay? Because this moon cycle is very important. It contains your power. It contains your power, or it's going to help you with your power. Relationship harmony. Now, for some of you, it could be gaining your power back by releasing something in your life that you are not paying attention to, or you fail to see, or you don't want to see. The angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay. And for some of you, you may not see how some type of relationship with somebody is not being resolved, whether it's with a parent, a sister, a brother, a cousin, any other family member, a best friend, a friend that maybe you stopped talking to. It also could be a spouse or a lover or somebody that you just started dating. Okay. And maybe they start or is being affected by this moon cycle, and you don't see the harmony of still dealing with this person. So whatever you feel is the power that you need to exude and to do about it, listen particularly to your intuition. Okay. Now, if the relationship harmony is not getting better for you in this certain situation in person, it can be because the wheel needs to subtract that out of your life right now. All right, bottom of the deck is cycles and rhythms. Yep. Okay, again, the cycle and the rhythm, okay, still has to do with the moon. Honor the cycles of the body, energy levels, and emotions. What I've been saying for the past 40 minutes, right? Now, this is in reverse. Healthy lifestyle in reverse. And blossoming and bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Okay, but it's in reverse. So some of you is worrying about your future right now. So that goes back to a level of productivity. If you still been doing your level of productivity, still putting work and dedication into people, into your job, into your entrepreneurship, then you will have infinite supply. The will is going to grant you your gift or whatever that gift needs to be for you to help you in your power. Okay. Even if it's relationship, bringing that person to you as relationship harmony. Okay. For some of you, again, if you're worrying about the type of situation or relationship or marriage that you're in right now, you will not get the infinite supply because you have not been doing the work as productivity to remove yourself from that situation. You still are a part of this cycle and rhythm. You still been going through the same cycle with this person. Your rhythm or your energy level is off. This person is like an energy vampire to you. Okay. Thank you, angels, taking your infinite supply. Okay. Using all of your resources, which can be your home, your money, the gifts that you have, that you buy this person, they don't appreciate it. The money that you give this person, they don't pay it back or they don't reciprocate. Okay, the Libra scales, they don't give a even or at least close to an even give and take. Okay, also the infinite supply in reverse can be a push and pull energy. It's time for you to come out of this certain moon cycle and rhythm in your life, in your work, in your entrepreneurship, in your marriage, or your dating life. The whole cycle is about to change, the wheel of fortune. You are just getting started, so have patience. The word, that card up there, have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. And stop worrying because your future is going to be bright. But you also have to do the work. Just as you work for somebody, you put 30, 35, 40 hours in, right? If you want to call it a gift, but the reciprocation of your productivity as dedication and work is a paycheck. The same way with the cycles and energies in your life. If you're not doing better things for yourself as a healthy or healthier lifestyle, getting adequate sleep, exercising for optimal health, eating somewhat of a better healthful diet. Okay, you don't have to go full force on day one, But gradually work with your body. Gradually add more fruits and vegetables and smoothies, and start to walk or work out or lift 5 pound weights, whatever it is. But you can't believe that your body is going to be in optimum health if you're sitting around on the sofa in a chair every day, all day, eating a whole bunch of sweets, salts, sugars, sodas, candies, everything like that, and think that that is a healthy lifestyle, and think that your body is going to reciprocate, okay, and match you with better energy level. All of that is the cycle and rhythm that you give yourself and what you put your own self through. And look at there, right up under there is another yes. You see the sun and the moon there? The duality. I feel that a lot of you is in your duality part right now, where that you're about to experience a lot of emotions due to this total eclipse, and then after that is the sun. A lot of you, something that you still are involved in, whether it's friendships, dealing with some family members, somebody that you're dating or had friends with benefits, some type of spouse or lover, your own health and lifestyle, worryation, which is stress. Okay, that stress is making you not have or get adequate sleep. That lack of sleep or stress is not going to want you to help you to work out or to eat better. But the universe is saying that it's trying to help you to blossom. Okay. And yes, some of you could just be getting this aha moment right now. And yes, you're just getting started. So have the patience with the universe and yourself and your cycle that you're trying to change about yourself and your life and this process, and do not give up. Okay. Some of you could be Capricorn, Aquarius, because my daughter, who is also Aquarius Capricorn, is texting me right now, and she rarely texts me. Okay. So, and she's sending me some type of picture or communication. So some of you, somebody that you may not have heard from, a friend that may be coming back into your life. It also could be an ex that may be coming back to you because the start of this moon cycle of this total eclipse. And it could be whoever that you have in your life that you have not been having harmony with. And it could have been over a fight, some type of argument. And I'm not saying that with my daughter, but I'm just saying it's just a coincidence that she's texting me some type of image right now while we're doing this. Okay. So again, some type of cycle that has been out of rhythm is about to be restarted. Okay. And you must notice and keep up your energy during this rhythm of this cycle changing about you and your life. Because some of you are going to miss this chance to capitalize on the chance or a gift that the universe is about to send out. And keep your patience, because some of you may not see it for the next 2 or 3 months. But keep doing the productivity about it. Look at there. A proposal, engagement, partnership, a promise, an agreement, the next level, marriage and union. Again, some of you can, with this new cycle that's starting in your life right now, and because this total eclipse, that marriage or that union, like I said, can be a separation and or divorce. And for some of you that are not in that type of situation, this is your new cycle, and new rhythm of cycle is trying to come in. You get me? So if that was not in your life at the present moment, this new cycle and rhythm is this. Taking yourself to the next level. Establishing new partnership. It can be with vendors, with other companies, a partnership as an agreement as an employer and an employee, signing some type of new contract. A partnership with the bank, that can be handling your new mortgage. A partnership is signing a contract to get a new car. Whatever that partnership or contract is. And you also being in your optimal more sense of health. You don't want to be out of energy, okay? You don't want to be not at your best when the universe is sending you somebody for marriage, for your future. You understand? So even the productivity that you're doing and putting more into yourself right now for you to have optimal health and a longer sense of health could be for the partner that's coming in for you. What if you do have and meet somebody, okay, or the universe gives you this person for this next level of what you're looking for, starting a whole new cycle of health, a whole new cycle of rhythm, but you're not eating very well. You're stressed. You're not getting any sleep. How is that going to affect your new marriage and your new union? This new person that is being given to you for partnership is not going to be very good. So what you are doing for yourself as a sense of power also is for your future, for all type of next levels of things that is coming to you. Okay? Yes, peace, that harmony, effective communication again, playful, humor, fun, collaboration, joy, helpful. Okay? So effective communication is coming. Be patient. Whatever that is for you is coming when you're supposed to get it. I also feel like some of you will be separating and or divorcing because you may feel more at peace. That sense of harmony that cannot be restored into that situation or relationship. You see that relationship harmony and harmony. Okay. But was in reverse with the diamond ring in reverse. That particular harmony or relationship harmony with that person is not for your future. So therefore, this total eclipse will be eclipsing that situation out of your life because it's time for a new cycle and for you to get into a new rhythm. Hey, Linda from New York. Another high priestess. If you're keeping up with the cards, they have repeated itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Listen to your intuition, the high priestess. That inner knowing, intuition, higher knowledge, your dreams. And I talked about the dreams of Neptune, okay? Between that inner and outer world, silence, guarding secret, and the subconscious. But remember, this card was in reverse. So some of you are still not talking to somebody. I don't know who it is and why. Okay? And for whatever reason, it may be good that you are not speaking to that person. But that doesn't mean that another cycle of you interacting with that person is not going to come. But how are you going to exhibit it, or how are you going to deal with it far as your own power? All right? Because you do have and sitting in a higher level of knowledge right now. If something regarding you or your life or something about a secret, and that secret could be anything. Okay, it may not be something bad. It could be something that you did not want anybody to know. It could be that some of you was getting food assistance and you didn't want anybody to know, and it came out. It could be that some of you had to borrow money for gas from a friend or a family member, and you didn't want that particular person to tell anybody. It could be anything. Third party situations in a marriage, you found out this is why the marriage or the ring is in reverse, because you were not listening to your intuition. You was not evaluating these moon cycles of how your relationship was going up and down. And what did that mean? You were coming out or going through a lot of money in this particular partnership or relationship. And every time you tried to supply it more, it kept getting lesser and lesser. And that's because that was not the gift but for you and that person. Again, I always use this reference. If the universe was to make you a millionaire through the lotto, but you're in a marriage or with a person or dating somebody who is partnering you, okay, or has you involved in something that you do not want to be, you will go through your infinite supply of that lotto money. Why? It's because you already knew that you were supposed to end that situation with that person, but you kept wanting to go through another cycle with that person. You kept trying to do it over and over again, even though the relationship harmony sucked. You kept disregarding your intuition. So now that this person has spent all of your lotto winnings, now you're left high and dry, broke, and this person is gone. But if you were to listen to your intuition, you separated yourself from that person, and then you hit the lotto, and it's just an example, you would then stay in your infinite supply because you would be fulfilling your own moon cycle and your own cycle of rhythm. Some of you are not getting the gifts because you're dealing with people that are not supposed to have some of it. But you don't see it that way. You always try to be a more helpful person. You always try to collaborate or to work and to build with somebody who you're not supposed to keep doing it with. So therefore, you're staying in this same cycle over and over again. And that's why a lot of you have tower moments. All right, the last card is the Emperor in reverse and Saturn, the world. Some of you will soon pick up in your responsibilities if you haven't already. You will soon complete this cycle. This is a cycle that's completing, and I'll show you why real quick. Another repetition of the same cards over and over again. You see that under the cycles of the body, you see that it says completion of a cycle, moon cycles, and capitalize upon this cycle. All of this is trying to start a new cycle for you. But some of you are not recognizing it. Some of you haven't been putting the work in for this cycle to turn into more positive set for you. So you keep being patient thinking things are going to change, but it's not. Because you're not changing the moon cycle. You're not changing the cycle for yourself. The universe can't do that for you. Because you have to establish and you have to manage your own power. The universe can't do that. You have to do that as a human. Okay? Some of you are not restricting yourself from a friend or a certain person. But you're not integrating, or you don't want to build or to work on this with this person anymore, or you should not. Some of you are needing to establish and set new boundaries now as a new cycle starting. All right. And it can be during this Mercury retrograde that you are evaluating your commitments to whom, what, when, why, and how. All right. So also your sense of achievement and governing your time and matter. And look at there, another magician. Okay. So, again, you know, like I just say, it's a cycle. It's a cycle that is about to change for all of us as a collective, not just you personally. This Emperor in reverse can be a tyrant. It could be somebody who is abusive with their words, somebody who is taking things or taking everything for themselves, a person who does not share. This Emperor in reverse does not know where he or she is going, has not made any plans, don't have any boundaries, does not have any restrictions. also don't know how to achieve, or is not really achieving anything. So again, the Emperor can be a spouse, a husband, a father figure. It can be you also as the Emperor. Okay. Independent, aggressive, active, energetic, a leader, and patient. That's why the universe keeps saying be patient. This Emperor card in reverse is somebody who is establishing or showing impatience. Okay. Combative, naive, assertive, pioneer, and initiator. Like I said at the beginning, how are you using your level of productivity? Are you being an initiator right now, or are you just sitting there waiting on the universe to do everything for you, or just to hand you some type of gift or monetary? That can happen, but after it's over, you're going to be sitting as the Emperor in reverse. No plans, no structure, all right? No energy, impatient, rude, not independent. You're going to be codependent. You're going to be very compliant. Instead of an aggressive person going after what you want, making things happen, as this Aries energy, okay? Not being an initiator. This also could be the Emperor about to turn into upright for you as a marriage. Your partner coming in. Somebody who does take initiative. Somebody who is aggressive about business or taking the lead, being a leader, right? Somebody who is also very energetic, can also do things about their health. Maybe they do eat, everybody has a sense of indulgence, right? But maybe this person is very serious about their future, about their plans, about business. And this is something that you have been manifesting, whether you're a man or a woman, okay? But everybody wants a emperor style type of person because they stay in their, thank you, angels, they stay in their power and they keep their power. But also as an emperor, they know how to not be abusive in their power. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who is abusive in their power. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is it for today. And I may come back on later and do another video. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see you next time.